Yes, us. Welcome to the Kefi Life Podcast. My name is Kiki Vale, and I'll be your guide to creating a life of Ola Kala, all is well. Together, we'll get back to the basics, and we'll explore fresh new ways to flourish in mind, body, and soul the Greek way. You can look forward to interviews, stories, essential self-care strategies, recipes, and actionable takeaway Ola Kala moments. This is going to be so much fun. Let's get going. Πάμε! Our Lexi for today is Katanóisi. Katanóisi, or understanding. Here's a poem to get you thinking. Someone smart once said, "Learn the art of empathy. Too often we judge people on too little information. We must try to understand what they do instead. Put ourselves in their shoes. Start with the assumption that what others do has good reason if we understand what they're going through. Life becomes much better if you learn this art. Katanóisi. It'll serve you well in life." Eleolado, olive oil, has been celebrated in the civilized world for millennia. Nearly eternal, the oil of this fruit has been more than just food to the cultures of the Mediterranean region. It's been medicinal, ceremonial, sacramental, and the foundation of great wealth and power. It is safe to say that olive oil is the ethos, the essence of Greek culinary culture. Today, the priceless and life-giving ingredients of this liquid gold can be delivered to you when you purchase your premium bottle of Kefi Life extra virgin olive oil from the region my parents were born, the Peloponnese. The coveted Katanóisi olive is extensively cultivated here in the southern part of Greece, which offers the unique microclimate needed to grow a fruit netting the utmost nutrient value for extra virgin olive oil. Kefi Life extra virgin olive oil, a boundless amount of value, high in antioxidants with anti-inflammatory properties, linked to good mood and improved mental health. Get your bottle of wellness today when you visit kefilife.shop. This is Kefi Life episode number 155. Marriage and relationship advice through the generations. Happy Valentine's Day week. In celebration of everything love and agape, we examine love within a marriage and relationships with 4 couples, yours truly included. Today I'll share tips from my marriage in its 30th year. Dr. Ed and Martha McGee, who've been together in matrimony 59 years, and 2 newlywed couples who happen to have NFL 2024 Super Bowl competitors as husbands in the relationship. Kyle and Kristin Juszczyk of the 49ers, married for 4 years, and Brittany and Patrick Mahomes of the Kansas City Chiefs, married for 2. Okay, let's kick it off with Brittany and Patrick Mahomes. Since they just won the Super Bowl, at least the Chiefs did. Brittany and Patrick have been married for 2 years, but they've been together much longer, actually since college. Patrick says of his wife, Brittany, "I have a great wife. She helps me out a ton, and she is the key to my success." Now, he adds that I can be myself, the same person I've grown up being, and luckily, that's won me a couple Super Bowls. Way to go, Patrick. Congratulations. Brittany says of her husband, Patrick, he has a soft spot, but I think he's done an amazing job at balancing his work life and home life, and I think he switched around his priorities and figured it all out. For this superstar couple, their formula is teamwork and setting priorities. How about rock star couple Kristin and Kyle Juszczyk of the San Francisco 49ers? Here's a secret sauce to their relationship, according to Kyle.
Always assume the best. Okay. Always assume the positives. And I think that's one of the best things that I've had with Kristin is that we always assume the best in one another. And I think that's led us down a good path.
Thank you, Austin Franken, for that clip. Let's go to Kiki and Brian. Yep, my hubby and I, we've been together 30 years. Gulp. That's a long time. We have 4 sensational children. We each have our own business, and we're both extroverts, high energy, and very ambitious. So getting a word in can be challenging at times. My biggest takeaway from the past 3 decades is that listening will give you more answers than talking. I've really learned to listen more closely and with patience, as Brian is a thinker who takes time to answer. I'm a creative, excitable who responds too quickly at times. Listening and slowing down has helped me to communicate more effectively. Compromise. Friends, this is a must. It can't always be one-sided. A relationship has to be balanced with compromise. Love. Showing love with a positive word. It'll set the tone for a more positive conversation, even in the tough moments. And finally, we pray together. Even a short prayer in the morning to get us ready for what's ahead. Prayer bonds us with a feeling of hope and peace, with God at the forefront in a crazy world that moves at the speed of light. Last but not least is a special and one-of-a-kind couple who I have the pleasure of knowing and have a great deal of respect for, Dr. Ed and Martha McGee. Talking with Martha and Ed are like a breath of fresh air with a light that illumines the spirit, and I say that sincerely. Our Valentine's Spotlight is on Kefi Life Couple of the Week, Martha and Ed McGee. This fabulous couple is an example of love all the way to 59 years together. Martha and Ed stay healthy and well by socializing with their family and friends. They eat together, they attend church together, but each has their own distinct talent and hobbies. That includes yard work, landscaping, and regular visits to Sam's Club. For Ed, he also likes to exercise, and he reads a lot. Yes, Ed is also in love with the Greek language. Can you believe that one? The Greek language in relation to biblical studies. I find that pretty interesting. Lovely Martha, and truly she embodies this characteristic, is a part of Colonial Dames, Daughters of the American Revolution, and she also stays active with exercise, and you guessed it, she's an avid reader. As a couple, they're dynamic, respectful, and interesting. It's all like a lot, all is well when you can love the one you're with and you love yourself too. According to Ed and Martha, truly, all of life is a gift, even the difficult struggles that teach. In summation, my friends, a healthy and olakala relationship or marriage begins and ends with love. Showing love, behaving with love, sharing love with patience, kindness, forgiveness. The words, "I'm sorry," are much more powerful than an accusation or a blame. Positive communication will save the day, and understanding is better than being understood. Wishing you happy days, a happy life, and a life that includes more hugs, kisses, and love. Stay right there. Up next, your weekly takeaway to keep it all as well. Ola kala.
This Ola Kala moment brought to you by the law offices of Liston and Centillus. Ranked number 1 by the leading lawyers network since 2010, taking care of all your real estate needs.
My Ola kala tip for the day is pairing it by saying it and then writing it. That's it, cutie. Say I love you to your special someone and also write it down in a sweet little note. Not super long, just short and meaningful. Whether it's a sticky note on your partner's mirror to see when getting ready in the morning, or a little note placed on the car steering wheel before taking to the road, love notes are surprises that warm the heart and keep relationship happy. It's ola kala, all is well, when you get a burst of sunshine in the form of a love note to kickstart the day off on the right foot.
Kiki Vale is the founder of Kefi Life. She is passionate about whole person wellness and living a fulfilled life. Her Kefi Life podcast is created to simply and naturally help you harmonize the mind, body, and soul the Greek way. Visit KefiLife.com and check out Kiki Vale on LinkedIn and on Twitter. Join us again next time for more positive energy and inspiration on Kefi Life.